welcome back to InYaChest. That's InYaChest. I'm Steve, Stefan, Esteban, NASCAR, aka The Solution, Horace, Horatio, Andrew, Dapper Dan, also known as The Answer, and we're back in the Coconut Creek studio. Oh, we're back. Question we have submitted. Yes, all of our questions are submitted, just in case you guys inquire. Yeah, there are people that actually may not agree with all the things we said, but at least find it entertaining and kind of, how should I say, take out some little advice that we have that can apply to them. Back to the question. Why is it offensive to ask a homosexual their sexual preference and they take it defensively, but a heterosexual doesn't respond in the same manner?
Because I feel when you ask them, especially a heterosexual, if you ask a homosexual, oh, what's your sexual preference? Especially if it's not obvious, now they're wondering like, hey, hold on, what the hell is he looking at? I mean, why are you asking me that? You know, it's kind of like offensive because why would you ask me that if I'm not showing that I'm homosexual? Am I coming off homosexual? Now there's questions in their head like, am I acting feminine or is it that obvious? You know, but a heterosexual like, nah, you know, they know they're heterosexual within themselves, so it's like, nah, I'm not homosexual, so it doesn't bother them that much. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But a homosexual person will be upset, like damn, what I mean, am I showing something? What is it?
Okay, so you ask
especially within the closet.
Okay, so you ask a homosexual person, what's your sexual preference? So in their mind, they're like, well, damn, is it sort of a stereotype? Like, damn, okay, do homosexuals have a certain look, right? So now, okay, I'm gonna flip this, okay? If you ask a homosexual, and it happens to be homosexual, hey, you're homosexual, right? It still comes off offensive?
Fuck yes.
So although they're I'm just going to some scenarios. So although homosexual is a homosexual, okay, and you ask them, oh, you're homosexual, right? So that still comes off offensive. Are you
reaching out to shake their hands?
No.
But you say, are you homosexual, right?
No. You know, like, you're homosexual, right? Like, cause it's like you reiterating something that was already told to you.
That's even more.
So you like, oh, Horace, man, you know, I was dating with that girl. He's like, cool, you know, she was a little funny. I think she go both ways. I said, for real? Oh, but she knows that you're heterosexual, right?
Well, that's different because you're doing it to a third person. If you just go into a homosexual guy, hope to God you got it right.
But that's offensive though. Why would you just like walk up to somebody and be like, oh, are you
No, but don't ask them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you homosexual, right? Come on, dog. You don't do that, man. You know, especially hopefully you got it right. Because you don't want to walk up to somebody that is not homosexual. Like, oh, you homosexual, right?
Yeah, you can't do that.
So don't ask that question at all, dog.
Right. So what would be the person somebody asked that question?
What would the what?
What would be the person somebody even asked sexual preference?
What would be the purpose?
Yeah. So some good scenarios that somebody would ask if you homosexual. Under what condition would somebody need to know your sexual preference?
Over the phone. You never met it before. Like we having a all girl nude party. Like say you are like strippers, women strippers.
What about like dating forums like Match.com? Do they need to know these things?
Oh, definitely, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Somebody that's not physically seen you. So
it wouldn't be offensive in that type of application because they're trying to.
Cause they ask that question, matter of fact. So it doesn't come off because you need to know because the people are not actually seeing you.
So based on the reasoning behind you asking the questions, that becomes allowable.
Yeah.
So if a guy asks, is another guy is he heterosexual, maybe because of whatever reasons, because he's got comfort zone, does that make him the bad person? Because he has his own reasons that where he's asking.
Well, how is this subject coming up? We watching Broncos versus Cowboys.
I'm just.
You know, you heterosexual, right?
No. I'm just.
How would you bring this up, Steve?
No. I'm just thinking about like a group of guys, okay, Hey,
that's even worse.
Now, I'm thinking about a group of guys. You know, we're all gonna have game day, PSP day at Peace House on Wednesday. Okay.
I want to see.
Oh yeah, we bringing over new guys, so forth. You know, we're just all gonna pair up and whatever and play this thing. So it shouldn't matter in that environment, but there's some macho guys, you know, really masculine men.
Guys would never ask that in that kind of environment.
Listen, no. They wouldn't ask. I'm saying that if they speculated from the beginning, okay, well, and it was to ask somebody else that's already affiliated with that person, would it be okay if they ask a third party about that person's sexual preference? It's like you know that D is a homosexual, right? So we have a party together, but you know how a little unedged I am.
But what would happen?
So,
what would happen is that, you know what? Like, say you're on edge, right? You be like, man, is this true about this guy? Is this guy really homosexual? They be like, you know what? I'm not comfortable. I'm leaving. Right. That's how that'll be handled.
Right.
It would, because everybody would have made their move then at that time.
So it'd be okay to ask you a third party, not directly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
So that's
because they know that person more.
Okay.
But coming out and asking, that's so rude.
No, that's just to find some ways that they can maneuver it. Maybe to ask a third party that knows that person.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you meet somebody the first time, whatever, you're like, oh, I don't mean to be rude, but are you homosexual?
Okay, now I'm not sure there's a stereotype. Maybe you guys will reply back and let us know. But what about the whole hand thing? Remember the whole thing? Let's show everybody the hand thing. The hand shit they do.
What? No, you know with me.
No.
Do it your own hand.
Sweetie, stick your hand here. Stick your hand here. I want to show it. There's something, a hand thing that's done. I'm not sure if it's, I hope you guys can see this. It's like, somebody did it to me and I like, yo, what the hell is that? So because of that, I had to verify, is this person, sexual preference is different from mine. So he gave me a handshake like this. It was pretty cool, and he did a little tinkle in my hand, and then the tips. Let me see your hand, sweetie. And then the tips. He kind of caught the tips and kind of. So
the tip.
Yeah. So with that said, now, is it okay for me to like one
yes.
quiet?
Then you be like, hey, what's up with that handshake? Is that some kind of Then it'll be okay.
But now would it be offensive that I ask the guy, hey, what's up with that handshake?
No, okay, you need to know.
Huh? No. So see, under that condition,
yes,
when you like sort of being
checked,
so I guess they're checking you.
Yeah.
So should you correct them or don't assume that?
I'll be like, hey, is that handshake? Is that some type of some kind of gesture? Because if it is, I'm really uncomfortable with it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's give me a pound.
Okay.
Pound is good. let's give me a bumps.
So now we're going through your head like, okay, is this guy's sexual preference different from mine? Now, do you go ahead and find that from a third party?
No, I'm asking him.
Okay. So it won't be offensive in that manner.
No, not in that manner. Because he basically did some type of move where I'm not comfortable with. What's going on now? What is this? So I need to find out what's going on here. Because I don't want somebody might have saw that and think I'm rubbing hands and I'm not doing nothing. I don't know what's going on. You know, so I need to hit that in. Do that in the butt.
Yeah. So I guess you could act under that condition. I'm trying to think of some other scenarios you can ask, but I don't want this topic to get too much out of hand. But we're gonna probably touch on this a little later on. But we have so many questions to get to, so I want to say you're not supposed to ask, but you know, if
I got one.
What?
I see these guys like sometimes they go to the beach or whatever, and
Oh man, we're almost out of time. Just get it up.
And they probably wearing a thong, but this guy want to come play football with us on the sand.
With a thong on?
Yeah.
So see,
I'm like, hey dog,
Space Center?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. That you see, it's because of the environment, depending how
the environment.
Yeah, the environment behind it.
Yeah, Space Center. Let's go out for pass now. Let's go out for pass on the outskirts, next to the water. That's all. We don't have to cut horse off. We out of time on that one, man. We're gonna maybe touch on that later on if our information or answer wasn't pretty useful. Steve, solution, horse to answer, InYaChest.com. So know your questions and we'll answer for you. Real people, real issue, real answers, reality, and we're signing out.